He took a dose of the drug. Unexpectedly, he started convulsing in pain. His cellmate quickly called the guards, but in a flash, Marshall went completely still. He was quickly sent to the morgue. But surprisingly, Marshall came back to life. It turned out this was the plan to help him escape. Once they confirmed Marshall was fine, the woman wrapped him in a body bag again, and he was taken out of the morgue as a corpse. The woman drove with Marshall for a day and night. At this point, Marshall had no idea where she was taking him. Then, he heard snoring from behind. He looked back out of curiosity. To his surprise, the woman's son was holding a small figurine, but when he looked closer, it disappeared. Was it just his imagination? Time passed, but he wasn't sure how long. The woman took Marshall back to the forest where they grew the blue mushrooms, but the forest had changed. A greenhouse had been built, and many mushroom experts had arrived. It was clear the old lady must have come. The old lady said that after he went to prison, she came here pretending to be Marshall's friend. She worked with his neighbors to grow mushrooms. It was supposed to be a great thing for humanity, but despite all her efforts, the crops failed. So, she sent the woman to rescue Marshall from prison.
We can be partners. We can grow it together. We're your people, and we're here to serve something larger. This is what you need, and this is where you need to be. I dedicated my whole life to this mushroom. No one understands it like I do. Like we do.
At this point, Marshall stopped hiding the truth. The key to success was the Peruvian turtle. That was the breakthrough moment. The old lady immediately understood. She sent people to raise Peruvian turtles and collect their droppings for fertilizer. With Marshall's help, they successfully grew the first batch of blue mushrooms. Once they saw results, they expanded the growing area and started announcing it to the public. They called for volunteers for the first drug trials. But before the trials even began, the side effects of the blue mushrooms began to show.